What's up guys, Jeff from Texas Moto Works. What are we doing today? Well, today is more of the Corvette C4, and where we're at now, I've been chasing an exhaust leak, which I will fix. I had to modify. I kind of know now, I kind of understand why there weren't a lot of guys with 94 to 96 Corvettes running headers. One, they're hard to find. Two, if you do find them, they're really expensive. So, and they're just, out of everything I've done to the car, it's been the most difficult. That's aside from the harmonic balancer saga. So we won't even talk about that. But basically what I did, excuse me, I did some eBay headers, which were cheap. They were 600 bucks, and because of all the issues that I had with them, I actually got half of that back. So I'm in 300 bucks, but I had to really do a lot of work to get them to work. One thing was, I was really worried about it heating up, and I've got to rewrap that. It's kind of sloppy on the wrapping right there. But I was really worried about it heating up this box right here, which it was doing, it was touching. So I had my fab shop, they took out about a ½ inch there, and then they bent it back up, but you know, then that changes dimensions on other things. And it's just been tight. The spark plug's really tight in there. But I think they're worth it, and I don't know. The car sounds really incredible now. But the other thing I'm doing right now is I'm still working with the tune, doing the tune. I did a wideband O2 sensor, which is, and I did kind of a trick little setup here. What I did was I hid it in the cup holder, so when you close the cup holder, it's gone. And then I also did an on-off switch on it so that you could have it kick on. Now, you know, the smarter way to have done it would have been to put it on a switched lead, but I'm not that smart. Anyway, so once we get the, yes, I know, I got to fix that, but it means taking off this bracket. Once I get that exhaust leak fixed and get the tune done, it still has a little bit of a slight hesitation. 1500 to 2000 RPM. I don't know if that's going to be something that's going to tune out. I don't know if that's just the PCM, ECU, car's computer. I don't know if that just has to learn, because if you think about it this way, you know, I keep getting that, no matter what they're doing on the tune, I keep getting that little hesitation. Well, every time you do a tune, you're flashing it, and you're kind of erasing, I don't know if these cars have the keep alive memory like Fords do. So I don't know, we'll see. So still working with the tuner, but I think it looks pretty good, huh? It's ready for the car show circuit. Definitely not going to be on the track, definitely not going to be on the drag strip. And I don't know what, you know, to claim as far as how much horsepower I've added to it, but I've done the LE2 heads, the recommended cam from Lloyd, ported intake, headers, of course, roller rockers. The LE2 heads are, you know, big valves and whatnot. Deleted the EGR and a bunch of other stuff. It probably doesn't matter. It's got headers, full, almost straight exhaust. It's going through a resonator right now, which, you know, that was a whole nother thing in itself. These cars really react a lot differently to exhaust changes. You know, you'd think straight pipe, you get a ton of sound out of them. I've had a tough time getting the right sound out of it. What I settled on was, I've got the MagnaFlow resonator. I've got the remnants of the MagnaFlow system still in it. I was not a fan of the MagnaFlow when I got the car. It was a full stainless catback, quiet, not really much different than stock. But basically what I've got now is the headers going to mid pipes, going to the resonator, and then out of the resonator to some turn downs. Now, I'm not going to leave the turn downs on it, but because it looks funky, you can check it out. It looks funky without any exhaust coming out of it. But I think what I'll do is just do some muffler delete pipes and some nice tips, and have the tips coming out. I think that'll be a really nice look. So anyway, that's it. All right, guys, I'm somewhat of a new content provider, so like and subscribe, you know. Forget all the other millions of people that ask you to do that on YouTube videos. Just do it for me, okay? All right, guys, take care.